Good morning, my neighbors. How are you doing? Okay, that was just to start the podcast on a very jovial note. You're welcome to my podcast. My name is Clifford Obuks, aka Foreign Zulu Boy, aka Don Clifford. Yeah, I'm sorry that since the last podcast, I haven't been able to record another one. Maybe I've just been procrastinating, or maybe I really wanted to have somebody to anchor it with me, but unfortunately, I have not been able to find anybody. So I decided that instead of procrastinating, I will go ahead to just do my bit, So today we're talking about love, because the Bible, for Christians, the number one commandment in the Bible is love. It's what rules the world, it's what keeps the world going, even though these days we don't know what is going on with love anymore. But to this topic, I'm going to be looking at love from a very specific angle. We're going to be looking at it from a romantic angle. And some days ago, I had a conversation with a friend, a loving friend of mine, somebody that's very special to me. And I was talking with this person, and I said to her that love is a decision. And she argued that love is a feeling. So we decided that, okay, why don't I take it up on this podcast today so that we can say it to the hearing of the general public and get the opinion of listeners so that people can weigh it in. Yeah, so I would ask you before I even begin, is love a feeling or is love a decision? That's something that I would like for you guys to tell me today. And the reason why I'm saying this is because personally I think that most people are not in love. They are simply emotionally entertained. Or I can even tell you that if love was truly a feeling, then nobody should stay loyal during difficult seasons. Yeah? If love was a feeling, people should not stay loyal during difficult seasons, because when things are difficult, the feeling is not there. What exactly is love? Is it a decision? Is it a feeling? Or just a chemical reaction people romanticize? We say love is a feeling, but feelings disappear every few hours, depending on our moods. So, do you really think love is a feeling or love is a decision? Firstly, let's start with looking at the two sides of the argument right now. Love being a feeling. If love being a feeling, it means that you feel butterflies in your stomach, you feel this attraction that you cannot explain, you feel the emotional excitement, some chemistry, some desire, some obsession, dopamine lows and dopamine highs and lows, so that should or could be the explanation or interpretation of love being a feeling. Most people fall in love with how someone makes them feel and not who the person actually is. In my opinion, a lot of relationships are just mutual emotional addiction. I'll explain. Feelings are powerful. Feelings are very powerful. Like, feelings can move you to do things. That is why most times they tell you to be careful of your feelings. Be careful of how you react to the things that you feel, because it's the same feelings that make you to hate someone, that makes you to beat up someone, that makes you to do stuff. So it's the same things that could also push you to think that you are in love with someone. Attraction is there. If you're acting on feelings, attraction comes into the picture. Romance matters, and then emotional connections also. But let me ask you, what happens when the excitement fades? What happens when the excitement fades? Now let's look at love as a decision. I know this is going to start to get uncomfortable for some people. my feminist sisters, okay, no disrespect to feminists, but I know the people that will defend that love is a feeling and not a decision. I'm going to tell you that love is a decision because, number one, a relationship that has commitment is a decision. A relationship that has loyalty is a decision. You don't feel like being loyal, you don't feel like being committed. Then sacrifice is a decision. Patience is a decision. Forgiveness is a decision. Responsibility is a decision. Intentionality is a decision. That's the most used word these days in modern relationships. Every girl will tell you that I need an intentional man. A man cannot be intentional from feelings. He has to decide that for this lady, I want to be intentional. I want to make sure I become her man. I want to make sure that I make her happy. I want to make sure that I protect her from every sadness, from every danger, from everything that could stress her. So intentionality that people shout all over the place, it's a decision and it's not a feeling. So I want you I want you guys to understand that anybody can love you when life is soft. But real love is revealed when loving you becomes inconvenient. You understand? When it is inconvenient, when the feeling is not there, you are pissed off, this person has annoyed you, this person has actually maybe even disappointed you, but you still decide to love the person. It's a decision. That is real love. You understand what I'm trying to say? So don't get it twisted. I am defending the stance that love is a decision, and I am going to buttress that point by telling you that when you decide to stay during hard times, that's a decision, and that is love. When you choose to communicate instead of ego. Have you ever been in a relationship where something goes wrong? Maybe you do something and your partner just decides not to even discuss it with you, and your partner gets angry without telling you what's causing the anger, or your partner does something and you do not tell your partner and you just get angry, or one way or the other, both of you get to find out what's wrong, but ego, because of your ego, you do not sort it out, right? And also, when you choose faithfulness when temptation arises, when you choose faithfulness when temptation arises, that's a decision. You see a very beautiful girl, prettier than your woman, but you tell yourself that no, that lady is pretty, but I'm going to stick with my woman. I chose her and I chose the way she looks. Somebody else doing a BBL, breast enlargement and whatever, I don't care. I'm good, the one that I am with. Because if it was a feeling, that excitement of seeing another girl with BBL just staring at you and giving you the winks, your feeling would change. You'd be like, oh, come on, man, I think I found somebody better than the one that I'm with. But when you decide that I'm going to be with this person no matter what, temptations do not affect you. Then also, let us also think about something that is very important. Respect during anger. If it's a feeling, if you react to your feelings, like now your girlfriend pisses you off and you just, even if she insults you, but because of the love you have for her, you decide to respect her still. Maybe your girlfriend doesn't call on you, she doesn't check up on you, she doesn't do the things she's supposed to do for you, but you choose to respect her despite the fact that you are angry with her. That is true love. If you love somebody, no matter your anger, you will not disrespect the person, you will not backbite, you will not throw the person under the bus, you will not leave the person. So if you respect somebody during anger, that is a decision that you've made, right? I dare to tell you that the strongest relationships are not built by people who never lost feelings. They are built by people who decided their feelings would not control their character. Let me highlight modern day dating problems. That is, These days relationships are the most difficult thing. To find a good partner and to keep that partner I think it's more difficult than making money. These days, making money has become easier than keeping a relationship, because you have social media to contend with. You have people that want to give you their own model of relationships on social media. They tell you how relationships should be, and women and men that are easily manipulatable, easily impressionable guys and girls. They think that the relationships they see on social media is the way the relationships are supposed to be. And these days we are also facing a very disposable dating culture where people have I don't know how to even call it. Like, relationships, the dating has become disposable. You meet somebody today, you say, I love you, I want you, and you have sex or whatever it is. You take money from the person, and tomorrow you move on without any conscience, without any feelings. You just don't care. It's part of the problem that we're facing in relationships today. Then another very big problem in relationships today is ghosting. Somebody pisses you off, or you are not impressed with the person. Rather than sit down, address issues and work together, you just ghost the person, disappear, block them on all platforms. Bro, that's very sick, actually. It's very sick. And I wish I really had somebody to be discussing these things with me, because I'm just outlining the things that are in my head, and I don't feel like I'm doing justice to it. Another problem with dating these days is hypergamy. Like, one girl has 10 boyfriends, and each of her 10 boyfriends, they have 10 girlfriends each. Like, everybody's dating everybody. The world is a mess these days, especially in Nigeria, And also, another problem again is this validation addiction. People date based on what society will say. Oh, I cannot date. This guy seems like a nice guy. He seems like a loving guy. But if I date him, people will make mockery of me. People will laugh at me because of the way he dresses, or the kind of car he drives, or because he lives in a one-room apartment. My friends, their boyfriends own mansions, and they're driving supercars. So because of that, people are actually dating for validation, or they feel like this, I deserve better culture. Some girls will tell you that I cannot settle for less. How funny it is. Most of the people that say I cannot settle for less, they are less themselves. So if everyone was to go by the I deserve better culture, if people were to say I can't settle for less, nobody will settle for you, because you are less yourself. You've achieved nothing in your life. Everything that you have, somebody literally gave it to you. No disrespect to the guys and the girls that actually work for themselves and make money for themselves, but we're talking of the majority that they feed off other people's sweat, and then they tell you that they cannot settle for less. Whoever cannot buy me an iPhone, whoever cannot give me 10,000, 100,000, 1 million every day, I can't settle with him. I want somebody who can give me the world. And then it also leads us to saying the problems with relationships these days, instant gratification. We just want, we don't want to. Somebody once told me that she can never build a man. She can never build with a man. She wants a man who is already built, so that once she gets in, she just begins to have fun, enjoy life. And I'm like, bro, I just feel sad for you, because whoever has made his money himself will not be happy to watch you eat his something that he's built with 20, 30 years. He's just watching you eat it up and crumble it. I don't think anybody will be happy to. So any man that has already made it and you come into his life, it wouldn't take time for him to throw you out, because you are actually bringing no value. You are only coming to reduce what he has built. So people now leave relationships the moment emotional excitement drops, and it's a very, very sad thing. We've trained ourselves to chase intensity instead of stability. Some people don't actually want love, I tell you. They want constant emotional stimulation. That's just the truth. They don't want love, they just want emotional stimulation. Just make me feel good about myself, make me feel good about myself. And the minute you are not able to make them feel good, they are out, because they do not even see that it's their duty to also make you feel good. It's supposed to be vice versa. And if they make you feel good when you don't make them feel good, it means that that's a decision, right? But so that's the problem that we face in relationships these days. And also movies, I think Nigerian movies are the devil, because you see what Nigerian movies have done to relationships in Africa is not good. I think Nigerian movies have convinced a lot of girls that prostitution is very lucrative, that they've actually shaped what a lot of people understand by provision. You know, it has become, Nigerian movies have created an entitlement mentality in people. You know, it has created a lot of unrealistic expectations. Hey, I'm going to piss off somebody right now. Forgive me if you listen to this. A very lovely lady called Uchenna Jennifer. She's the biggest, I don't know what they call it, is it BDL or what? These Asian movies. I know those Asian movies are full of love, and love is a good thing, but I feel like those movies, the love is just, it's just not realistic, you know. I don't know. I know I'm going to catch smoke when she listens to this, but in fact, that's a good thing. If she gets angry, or if she doesn't like what I just said about her favorite movies, then she must come on the show next time, or let her send a voice note. I'll play it on the show, right? Yeah, that would be interesting. Also, some people confuse peace with boredom. You know, some people say, I want somebody that will give me peace, my peace of mind. Bro, you have to be a whole person before going into a relationship, because relationships are not for broken people, and relationships is not for entertainment. You get my point? Because that's the reason why many people feel like stable relationships are less exciting. They don't think that they should be highs and lows. They just think that they should just come in, get stimulated. You know, it's like a drug for them. When they are down, they find a partner has to make them feel excited, and if you cannot do that, they run away. So, with that being said, I would also be very careful to say, if I say love is only a decision, it can also be dangerous, and I will explain why I say so. Nobody should force themselves into emotionally dead relationships just because they think that it's a decision to love somebody. You know, when you love somebody without emotional connections, it becomes duty, and that is really sad and draining. You know, people must also not stay in relationships from fear. They must stay for love. You know, I don't know how I'm going to explain that. Loyalty without joy becomes imprisonment. So if you say, okay, because love is a decision, I've decided to stay with this person, but you do not feel love for that person, that is imprisonment. You understand? So I'm trying to make a balance here, that love should be both a decision and a bit of a feeling, but the feeling should be like 10%. I want you to challenge me if you think that what I'm saying you do not agree with it. I want to hear your opinions in the comment section. You know, yeah. So I feel that love, very healthy love, is where emotion and decision cooperates. Yes. Feelings may introduce love, but decisions sustain it. I want you to remember that. Feelings may introduce love, but it's your decisions that sustains love. And a feeling can make you start a relationship, but a decision is what keeps it alive when reality arrives. Because reality must arrive. Those butterfly feelings, those fantasies, he makes me feel like this, his voice, his broad shoulders, all those things. After some time, they do not look as attractive as it looked the first time you met the person. So it's your decision that will keep the relationship when those initial attraction, initial feelings have faded away. I would like to ask a question. Can you truly love someone and still leave them? Another question I want to also ask: should people stay in relationship when the feelings have disappeared? Have we made love too selfish in Nigeria, in Africa, and in the world? And would you stay with a partner if the butterflies have vanished? If the initial attraction, maybe when you started dating somebody, whenever you saw that person, you had butterflies in your stomach. When the butterflies are no longer there, when you see the person now, it's like worms biting your stomach. Would you still stay with the person, or would you leave the person? And the biggest question that I'm going to ask, I dare anybody to answer, is that has modern love become transactions? Has it become transactional? If you think it's a transaction, I want you to write it in the comment section, or send me a voice note. I'm going to put my number in the description. Send me a voice note. I'll play it in the next episode. Do you think that love is transactional? If you think love is not transactional, let us hear you say it. And if you think it is transactional, let us also hear you say it. So, in closing, I'm going to tell you that maybe love was never meant to be easy. Maybe that's why people confuse attraction with commitment. Because feelings are beautiful, but they are unstable. Decisions are difficult, but they are lasting. And perhaps, maybe love begins the moment feelings stop being enough. Yeah. That brings us to the end of today's podcast. I'm still your boy, Don Clifford Obooks, aka Foreign Zulu Boy, aka Don Clifford. I'll see you again in the next episodes. I'll hear from you in the comment section. But until next time, protect your heart, but also question it.